And we're live.
There we go.
All right, who's in the mood for gay sex?
Woo.
Yeah, me, dude.
All right, welcome to the Righteous Christian Penis Hour.
Yeah, and I would like to say, in light of recent news, Alec Baldwin, who has previously been canceled for yelling at his daughter, has shot and killed a woman in protest. So we'll see how that goes. He has stated
Excellent
that
job, 47.
Alec Baldwin has stated that this was the first of many, and that the Chads and Stacys of this world have it coming.
So,
anyways, welcome to the podcast.
Yeah, I did want to get your guys' perspective on that because, like, obviously, I've spent like.
Oh my Jesus!
What?
Nothing. Guinness just came in my face.
Okay. I wanted to get your guys' perspective on that because obviously this is like super similar to Brandon Lee and The Crow. I wanted to get your perspective, like, because you guys are obviously like more knowledgeable about film sets and more. So
I just don't understand how it happened, like in general, like still.
Well, from what I know, the set like itself, like a lot of people are coming out and saying like, oh yeah, they didn't give a shit about us.
Well, it only has a $7 million budget. This film.
Yo, and they found like more live rounds like on set, and there was like never even supposed to be rounds.
I don't know if you guys have seen a picture.
The set armor was like, hey, I'm gonna bring a bunch of live ammo, so between shoots we can go out back and just fucking fire.
Oh, that's awesome. That's
Fuck.
exactly
Like,
the kind of set.
Yeah, like they used like real guns. Like they weren't like prop guns.
No,
they were just like prop ammo.
Well, it's a blank. It's normally they use blanks.
Yeah.
Normally they don't use real guns. A blank can still fuck your day up,
Well,
man.
remember that scene in Bruges?
In Bruges, yeah, he point blanks a guy because the amount of gas that comes out, I believe it could still even kill you potentially.
I think it just like drops.
Yeah,
like
I mean,
if you do point
the
blank.
the barrel has to be like touching the head for it to actually be lethal. But yeah, prop guns are blank firing guns are dangerous.
Yeah, no, but I mean, honestly, like, the fucked up part is that, like, I mean, Alec Baldwin, as an actor, is not guilty. As an executive producer,
Is guilty.
it's a little bit sketchy. Because basically what happened was they had fired a bunch of the crew, and they had hired film students to work because they knew film students wouldn't complain, sort of thing. And so they were literally like, the hotel they had gotten people to stay was like 3-4 hours off set. Like, it was just a terrible experience before this even happened. So
Yeah,
it's,
but
I don't
you
know, man,
do
like-
get to work with Alec fucking Baldwin.
Yeah, no.
Marksman Alec Baldwin.
Apparently he was doing his famous Trump impression as he pulled the trigger.
I don't know though.
Yeah, I don't know if that report is false or not, but I really like to believe it's true, where he was doing a Trump rant and then just squeezed off around while his arms were flailing.
Do you think he should be like held responsible in some sort of way? Because there's an argument.
I'm
No.
sure there will be an
there's
investigation.
There's an argument where they say like, if you're holding the gun, you have to treat it like it's live, and he was just like willy-nilly with it. So,
Well, I don't
like,
see again. I
yes.
don't know. Were they shooting a scene? Were they rehearsing? Like, what was the extent of?
I thought it was a rehearsal or something like that.
Yeah.
But I'm not 100% sure. But it's also like, I don't know. Like, isn't the first rule of gun safety is to treat every gun that gets loaded? Like,
again,
why are you aiming at people?
It's
and shit, bro?
it's Alec
First-
Baldwin.
You know what I mean?
Trevor,
Like,
can I just
there has
say-
to be some level of
the
responsibility
set
on
up-
him.
Yeah.
The set armor handed him a gun and said, "This gun's cold."
I
Yeah.
guess, yeah.
Also, the first rule about gun safety is you don't talk about gun safety, Trevor. How dare you?
Yeah,
I
it's
mean-
also because of fucking IATSE going on strike is a big part of why they fired all the union
It
workers.
literally happened days after. It's
And-
kind of nuts.
The thing is, do you think this movie will ever actually be finished in production, or do you think they'll just
I
scrap it all
doubt
because
it,
it's
bro.
so,
I doubt
think-
it.
They
so
finished The
fucked.
Crow, and that was the main fucking actor getting shot.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
like Brendan Lee died towards the end, didn't he? Like, I'm pretty sure like it was just a couple scenes they had to film. And like also, yeah, I don't know. Like, no actor died in this either,
This is
really,
such a
right?
big controversy. Like, you never know. Like, it might just be like shut down because it's such a big controversy.
Well, if I was Alec Baldwin and I had just killed someone, I would finish this movie. Because, dude, are you
feel
not?
like we need
Are
to
you
get this
not
out.
not going to see this when it comes out, bro? This is the best
point.
marketing for a movie ever.
Yeah, it comes out after.
movie's
It's like,
so
oh,
good,
we didn't
it
even
killed
kill
the person.
anybody. Ha,
Yeah,
It's just
exactly.
a marketing advertisement.
Dude, this
Gun
is the
safety,
gold
ha, ha, ha.
standard. This is the gold standard of Hollywood now. Is like, if you're not dying on the film set, I don't want to see your fucking movie, dude.
I
Yeah,
also
that's
just
why
want
the Twilight Zone movie is the best
Yeah,
movie of
the
all time.
infamous helicopter accident, wasn't it?
I was about to say, John Landis is still like, this is crazy. You can actually find the video on YouTube.
Where, like, of the helicopter
John-
accident? Yeah.
Yeah, there's actually a freeze
like
frame where you
it's
see
a
both
wide,
the heads.
it's a huge wide shot, but it's fucking. It's a brutal accident.
They were also violating.
Thanks, John Landis.
Yep, I know. And then after that, he did Coming to America. That was like immediately after the manslaughter charges got dropped, he went and did Coming to America. But also, dude, like he was violating child labor laws with those kids. They weren't supposed to be working at night around gunfire or without supervision. They were they broke all three of those rules. But you know how it crashed, right? Like basically, they had actual like. I don't know if they were real mortar rounds, but the mortars were actually firing projectiles. And they couldn't get the helicopter in shot, so they asked the helicopter to get lower, and it fucking got hit by one of the mortar projectiles and crashed.
Funny. So, like,
Yeah,
somebody
it's
fucking
insane.
got criminally... Whoever told that helicopter to go lower, like, definitely got his ass
Dude,
kicked.
I don't,
John Landis walked away.
I'm not sure about the projectile. From what I remember, it was like the pressure or the sun pressure drop from the fireball just like
Okay,
took
true.
the
That's
took
why.
the air out from underneath the propellers and it just went down.
Fucking crazy, man.
Helicopters fucking terrify me, dude.
Dude, have you ever been in a helicopter? I was in a helicopter when I was a
Never has.
baby. And like I
took a
don't
tour
remember
around
it,
Toronto.
but
It was kind of sick. You feel like you're, like, floating on air.
dude,
Spencer was fucking air rescued as a
yeah,
baby.
exactly, dude. But nah, man, like if someone was like, dude, like offered me up a helicopter ride, I don't necessarily know if I'd be that stoked on it or not.
Really? I paid for it. It was
Yeah,
fucking
not
fun.
after Kobe.
Yeah, after fucking Kobe died, it's like I don't know.
Yeah,
It was a good experience.
Black Hawk
but,
Down
like,
2 was a
I don't
tragedy.
know. Like,
Right.
I was only up in the air for like what, like 10 fucking 15 minutes, maybe. Like, I don't know if I'd do like a 2-hour plane or like a trip ride. Like, it's not like I don't know.
Was it sketchy getting on and off? Like,
Yeah,
were the
bro.
blades
Like,
running
I
when
felt
you
like if I
fucking got
jumped,
on?
my head would get chopped off.
Oh
like
my
you just like you're
God.
literally just
Well,
like
how
bent
tall are
down the
you?
whole way and shit. Like, because
Like,
I'm
how tall
tall,
are you?
right?
6'3"?
So I was
Alright,
just
yeah.
like fucking. I was literally like I was like fuck. Like, if you jump, you're fucked.
Yep. Jesus Christ, man.
And then they made us like
Yeah,
take
this is
pictures
gonna
of
be
it with the
another
blade
huge-
spinning in front of it, and I was like, I know I'm far away, but like I'm just like terrified.
I just like I even have like, and I don't consider myself like a very anxious person, but like even when like a plane is landing, I'm still like, this
The
could
part-
be it, you know.
The part that I'm afraid of, the taking off and landing, I don't really mind. The part that I don't like is like mid-flight when you look out the window and you're like, I'm like 2K up in the sky, like fuck
Oh, that
me.
I see.
Like,
I
there's no parachutes on this bitch. Like if it's going down, like I'm going down with the ship, you know? Like fuck.
Well, I mean, it's never been that part for me, but it's always been like the coming down, dude. That's fucking when it's rocky, you know, bumps a little bit, little turbulence coming down.
Gotta hate coming down off the bumps, bro.
Story of my life.
Oh man, I live for that.
Yeah.
Live for the fear.
I actually prefer the come down.
Jacob was one of those stowaways on that flight leaving Afghanistan. He just survived.
Yeah, I was in the wheel well.
Bro, that would be one of the worst ways to die. Is like on a plane.
Fuck. Have you
Like,
seen that?
a
video?
There was a
plane
guy who
going down?
froze. There was a guy who froze to death in the wheel well of that plane. I
Oh
believe.
Yeah,
well,
bro.
I don't give a
I
fuck
think
about.
you'd succumb to hypoxia.
I mean,
first,
like,
so
yeah.
that-
Let's hope.
hypoxia is a pretty sick way to go. You get like super high and you get the mental capacity of a child.
And then you come.
Have you seen that
Plane
video
died.
of the plane leaving Afghanistan and motherfuckers are literally like
That-
falling
yeah.
off of it like icicles? Like
That's
that
what
was
that's what we were
disturbing.
saying. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's fucking
It,
terrifying.
it was. I found it genuinely disturbing. Like I was just like,
Oh
fuck.
yeah, man. But like you see how those fuckers board trains. It's like fucking a million people
Yeah,
on there.
exactly.
Wait, that's
I think
India.
you have the wrong.
I'm pretty. Yeah.
It's
I don't think Afghanistan's known for their trains.
Sorry. Yeah.
Afghanistan's got a
I'm legally
great
retarded.
public transport system, dude.
Yeah, the past 30 years of like pure warfare has been great.
Yeah, really great on
really
the
helped
train
that
tracks.
nation.
You know.
One thing that has been good with the Afghanistani military, industrial railways.
Bro, did you see? Dude, I was watching the news the other day, and I guess Joe Biden, like, and his wife chose not to hand out Halloween candy out front of the White House, and so they did
Communists.
Yeah, exactly. They did a flashback of the year before, and it was Trump and Melania handing out candy. Did you ever see the video of Trump handing out candy and he's just putting it on kids' heads?
No.
Yes. Yes, I remember that.
Pull that shit up.
Dude, he literally, some kid.
Trump was the funniest president.
Dude, he shows up.
Trump was
Yeah,
dank.
Trump was so funny. Dude, some kid shows up in a Minion costume, and Trump's hitting him on the head with a candy bar and shit. And then the kid's holding out his basket, and Trump's like, nah, and just puts it on his head, dude. Oh, man. I was like,
I'm actually looking at the exact same video.
dude, it's so funny.
So
It's so funny.
Dude, Trump was just a schoolyard bully who got in, and it's so fun.
Dude, well, it's like, dude, it was fucking hilarious. It's like, man, I would have loved to see what Joe was gonna do for Halloween, but not off to a good start.
It's
here.
what Joe's handlers want
Yeah,
Joe to do.
exactly.
All right, Joe, now put it in their bag.
Well,
it's like, your hair smells nice.
I was like, what a downgrade.
Can I kiss you on the lips?
They were like, all right, for this year's Halloween, the White House is lit orange. It was like last year, fucking Trump was handing out full chocolate bars to kids. Now the White House is lit orange. Pretty telling of the fucking future of the United States, if you ask me.
chocolate bars? Fucking Trump should have been handing out guns to those kids.
Exactly.
Am I right, NRA?
Go bring this to Alec Baldwin.
Sandy Hook was a hoax. Just gives them a gun.
They need to bring back male corsets.
Yeah, I was girdles or whatever they're
Don't
called.
fucking kill me,
girdles.
bro.
Dude, do they have? Was that ever? I didn't know males could have that.
Death of Stalin. You remember that?
Were there male cassettes?
Remember Death of Stalin? He sees the little rope and he's like, "Are you wearing a girdle?" And he's like, "Stop."
Somebody I knew in college used to wear like an undershirt every day, and he like swore it wasn't like fucking because of anything, but like it was like one of those like Under Armour ones that just kind of like gets all that together. It's
that
basically
work?
like a male girdle.
Does that work?
It did not work. Like it definitely like makes you look more like smooth, I guess, or like I don't know, less round.
See, my thing is, I'm like,
I want to be smooth.
is I say like, yeah, I just really like wearing like XL. I like the oversized look, but in reality, it's because I'm huge. In reality, it's because I've gained a dramatic amount of weight in the past like 7 years.
My
Enjoy
stretch
that,
marks look
whoever's
so
editing.
bad. I heard that, Jacob. That fucking massive sneeze.
That was good.
Oh, and then me blowing my fucking nose.
Yeah, exactly. Actually, that didn't pick up on Discord, but I know very well it picked up on Audacity.
Dude, you hear
Oh, yeah.
editing? Like you hear everything on Audacity, like everything.
Yeah. Every note. Why the fuck am I still playing with this thing that clicks?
Oh my god! Thanks,
you were
Jacob.
saying that last episode.
Thanks, Jacob.
No
Thanks,
problem.
man.
Oh shit.
As if it wasn't a hassle enough to edit the last one.
We have put all of our time and money into this podcast.
I've been eating
Just-
ramen
we have
noodles
no
for
other
3
options.
weeks, waiting on the Patreon money to come in.
I mean, I honestly wouldn't be surprised if Trevor, you were only eating ramen noodles. I remember one time you were like, "Yeah, in college, I could do $40 for every 2 weeks for your fucking grocery bill." I was like, "That's crazy."
In London, Ontario, like, fucking, it was $40 a week, and I went on Tuesday,
$40
so it was
a week.
10% off. So, but like, I didn't really eat out a lot, so it was like, I don't know, it was pretty good. I was like budgeting pretty hard in college, but like, groceries in London were like they were cheaper substantially than here.
Really? I do like 2 bills every 2 weeks at least.
2 bills every 2 weeks. Yeah.
That's not bad.
I do $80 every week, but I split it, so it's only like 40. But like,
Yeah, no,
we
ours
only eat
is.
out. I only eat out once a week. So
Yeah, we'll do all you can eat sushi and bring Tupperware, and
King shit.
and then fucking we'll like then I'll have like a midnight snack or like the next day I'll kind of get into it, but we'll always be like, how's that booth in the back looking? Try not to get booked by the employees.
I don't know.
It's
Not
great,
worth
dude.
it for
That's
me. Not worth it for me.
what do you mean not worth it for you, bro? It's the
I don't know,
thrill,
bro.
dude. I feel like I'm in Ocean's 11 when I'm stealing sushi.
I don't know, bro.
Do you remember when we used
rock hard shoveling sushi into
Spence,
Tupperware?
do you remember when we all had a collective effort to steal beer mugs from bars for you?
Man, yeah, that used to be my thing too. Is like stealing beer mugs, dude.
We
I
would
would
all pitch
always.
in.
My
Yeah, we
mom
would
would
all
be like,
pitch in.
"Where are these coming from?" And I'd just be like, "I just really enjoyed this Rickard's red mug." So I take it, you know. Yeah,
I bought it, Mom.
Dude, I've been stealing like crazy, man. Like
If you go to
I
Goodwill,
think,
they're like
Yeah,
$1.
my friends are magicians and they keep apparating glasses, and I just have to keep taking.
dude, I love stealing. Like I at Dollarama now, bro. I fucking bro. I'm hitting devious licks. Like I
I'm
pretend
stealing from Value Village like multiple times a week now because I just go and what I'll do is I'll buy like a shitty T-shirt and then like you can go there with like your cloth bag and they don't care like as long as you put the shirt in and then you just like literally fucking throw like 4 DVDs in there and you just take the shirt out at the checkout. They don't look in your bag.
Trevor,
they're like, all right, cool.
Do you remember that time we walked into Value Village? I grabbed 10 DVDs and just walked out.
Yeah, I mean,
Dude, I just love
Valley Village is
stealing.
shit.
Yeah, I just love it.
Goodwill's
It gives me a fucking rush, dude.
So I won't say his last name, but you remember that kid who used to go to the same high school as me, Ian? He got arrested in Value Village.
Really?
What?
Yeah.
How did he get arrested?
Yeah, one
Yo,
day.
that's like the saddest.
one day-
way to get
Yeah, that's
arrested.
like how.
Saddest way. So one day he was like, "Yo, I think I'm gonna go to Valley Village. You want to come?" And it was like during my stoner not leave the house phase. So I was like, "Nah."
Sorry, that was a
I just
phase?
hear,
I
like-
thought that was your whole life.
Yeah, that's my life.
Yeah,
it
don't
still
you
is.
dare call that a face, dude.
Shut up,
You need to
man.
like steal $500
Yeah.
worth of stuff for it to be like. An
No,
arrest.
I got
no.
both
He
stealing
literally,
skills,
apparently, he literally
Oh,
just
fuck.
like was putting. He grabbed a jacket and then was putting like T-shirts and various things in the pockets. And one of the guys just grabbed him like, "Hey, man, you're not leaving."
That's
He
true.
got arrested in VV.
Dude, well, they
Poor
for a
bastard.
while there, they had like hired security guards at the door. And I remember it was one time this black guy with dreads, and I picked up a hat, and it was a Carhartt toque. And he was like, "Hey, man, good find." And I was like, "Yeah, dude, for sure, man." Oh, man. But in my mind, I was like, dude, I wish you weren't here because I would have just walked out with this fucking thing.
Just would have put it on and left.
Exactly.
In fucking grade 9, fucking Spencer, you were there, and
Yeah, dude. Oh,
my
man, that
friend
was
there.
so funny.
We were fucking baked as shit, fucking wandering
So
around
high.
fucking food basics. I fucking steal like the jumbo pack of Skittles, just jam
Dude.
down my pants.
Trevor just
Fucking-
balls it.
An undercover fucking security guy just like fucking comes out the store and he's like, "Do you want me to handcuff you or are you coming in?" Dude, the cops waited for like fucking like 4 hours. It was like the worst thing. And then they were just like, "Bad Trevor, you're not allowed here again."
Are
And I
you
was like,
still banned? Are you still
No,
banned?
I go there all the time, but I think technically I still am.
Yeah.
But like,
Dude, that's great.
I mean,
know
yeah,
what I mean.
that's what I was saying. You can't be like taken downtown if it's under $500, but you can be arrested.
yeah.
yeah,
Dude, there's
they
a
did- they
convenience
just
store-
Said, no, Trevor. Like, they
Did
were
you
just
get a
like that.
fine?
Bro,
Did you have to
Nah,
pay a
they just-
fine?
My dad waited for like 3 hours. That was like fine enough. You know what I mean? Like,
What do you
I
mean?
just
Like he
felt
came to get you?
Yeah, like, well, they're like, "Call your parents," and then I was like, "Okay," and then they fucking like, I was waiting in their little fucking room for like, literally like 3-4 hours for the cops to show up.
What
They
did
were
you
just like,
say to your
"Oh."
parents?
I was just like, I fucked up, like, or whatever. I don't even really know. Like, my parents never really like with big things like that. They've never gotten like too mad at it. Like, they got mad at like the smaller things and stuff, like smoking weed and like getting booked with that. But like the bigger things, they've always been pretty good and been like, you fucked up, sort of thing. Like,
Your bong stash skills used to be on another level, though.
yeah, no,
Man,
did
I
ever tell you about
wish
the note.
the-
That was hilarious.
What was that? Yeah, I
used-
think
I
didn't
used to
someone leave a
fucking-
note being like, "Stop
Yeah,
leaving
yeah.
your bong here"?
In high school, we used to smoke like all the time, every day. Like, it would be like before lunch, or before school, I'd meet up with people. Like, fucking at lunch, I'd meet
Yep.
up with people. Maybe in between class. So I got like those shitty fucking like acrylic bongs. for,
The
like, I think it was,
orange
like,
bong.
50 I think
It was
like
orange,
$15.
wasn't it?
Yeah, it was orange, and it was called Agent Orange after that chemical they put on a bunch of people that affected the pregnancies. Anyway, besides the point.
Oh,
I-
Vietnam.
yeah, I was like hiding that in alleyways and shit.
Did you
and I,
really
like-
name your bong, you fucking loser?
Yeah, it was like high school.
Oh man.
Oh, yeah, that's nowhere near as cringy as what I did in high school.
What
I
band?
fucking no.
I mean, yeah, you were in
band
you
was
were in
sick,
band,
bro. Band was
dude.
fucking sick. No, the cringiest fucking thing is I named my lighter.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Oh man, we
Anyway,
were
just to
hella
finish my
cringe
story,
back
I
then.
would hide it in one place.
It hurts saying
I'd
that.
hide it in one place every time. And then I think I went with like a bunch of friends and we made some noise or something, and like somebody saw me hide it, and they were like, they put a note, because it was in like a bag, they put a note in the bag saying, "Could you not stash your bong here anymore?" I was like, oh my gosh, those are literally like my exact words I used. I was probably like, "I'm just gonna stash my bong." I was like, man, somebody just had their window open and heard me like, but I was like, I never stashed it there again, because I had like a lot of respect for them, because like they could have just taken that shit and thrown it out, but like they were like, they at least just wrote a note, and I was like, I respected that. I was like, fuck, okay. Like,
well, do you remember Mark, who we used to work at Home Depot? You guys also know Mark, who I've worked other jobs with. But Mark,
gay Mark,
yeah, Mark would
cocaine Mark or dad
cocaine Mark,
AIDS Mark.
He because he used to have like a bunch of kids smoke weed in his back alley all the time. He would go out and be like, guys, I don't give a fuck, but just do not tag up the place. Like, you can smoke weed here all you want, but my issue is with the graffiti, you know? And it was like, that's totally fair.
I respect that, though.
But like, again, like so many of the times we'd go and be in this alleyway and write, like, just draw a dick for no reason.
Do you guys remember when you did that on the street?
Yeah, that was awesome. Trevor wrote a paragraph about like a dick or something. Dude,
like
Trevor's the only guy I've ever seen fucking spray paint a dick on a tree, dude. It was
fucking
that
snowy,
was there
so
for
like we went back the next
years,
day, like none of
dude.
it stuck.
No,
the paint on the
tree
tree
stuck, but the road it snowed.
Dude,
yeah.
I swear to God, it faded away because of the snow, so it just like looked like one of those trees that people were planning to cut down.
Yeah.
But I just knew every time I walked by it, I'm like, there's a cock that Spencer and Trevor.
Yeah, that was an awesome night, dude.
Yeah, that's the cock tree.
Going back to stealing though, man, there's actually a convenience store. You remember where Spencer? You remember where my brother's old place was? Up on like
PNC, yeah.
Yeah, there's a convenience store by there that in like 9th grade, me and him, like I tried to steal a Kit Kat, and the guy like tried to chase me out the store, and like apparently to this day, when Noah walks in, he'll just be like, "Where's your friend?"
Yeah. Dude, Trevor,
he's like still got a
Trevor stole one time, and it was the slickest thing I've ever seen, dude. Trevor and I were in line at Dollarama buying candy, and Trevor had a full handful of candy, and so did I.
No, it was like a thing of candy, maybe a chocolate bar and a drink. Like it was like under $5, but it's still like I was planning on buying it.
So we're in line. I buy my candy and shit, and I start walking out, and Trevor just walks out with me. We're down the escalator, walked by 2 security guards. I'm like, damn, dude, that was so slick. Trevor looks at me, he's like, "What are you talking about?" And I'm like, "Bro, look in your fucking hands, dude." My man just...
I never paid for it. I was waiting for you to pay it. When you paid, I was like, "Oh, time to go, I guess."
My man just holding all these snacks, and I was like, "Dude, what are you doing, dude?"
Yo, I bought an extra fin that day, bro. Run up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly, man.
Oh, that was the life, bro. Going to like the Vietnamese sub place and being like, "I got $2.50 for that. I got a drink, and I got another $5 for me.
Exactly.
Buy a fin today,
bro. It's like $3 now.
Oh no, it's $4.50
for a Viet sub.
Yeah, Jesus Christ!
It's close to it's $4.50. Yeah.
Okay, but let's not forget.
I went there like a year ago.
Okay, we were in fucking high school getting those 10 years ago. Like, you have to account for some inflation.
So I remember.
No, shut the fuck up.
I never remembered.
I am a young boy who is immortal.
I never remembered when they were $2.50, but I do remember when they were like $2.75, $3. And like
I remember when they were $2.75 because it was really unfortunate because you couldn't use a 5 anymore.
Yeah, my brother was like, "Yo, they were like $2.50 at one point for like the longest time, and you could just get 2." Mm-hmm. It was like you could get. Maybe they're $2, and you could get like 2 and an Arizona for $5. Like, geez, those are the days.
Damn, how much does an Arizona go for now?
Like $1.50.
Oh, they put it on the can, the 99 cents specifically so that people like stores can't inflate the
price. I've 100% paid more than 99 cents for an Arizona.
Yeah, I know. They all cost like $1.25, $1.50.
Yeah,
like, it's still like whatever.
Oh yeah, that's whack, dude. That's
for like a big can.
99 cents US. 99 cents US. No, you'll pay $1.50.
That's the most accurate convenience store owner fucking mentality I've ever heard. It's a US dollar.
Dude, oh my god, man. Because we went to high school in like fucking little Chinatown, you know? So like all those corner stores were just like the most stingy Asian
like
people.
Little Chinatown.
Little Chinatown, yeah.
It's quite literally like there was a little Chinatown and then we were like the little one of the little Chinatown.
Do you remember we used to smoke weed and like Febreze ourselves down and shit, man?
Depot? used to smoke weed, walk through the Home Depot, and just spray this shit down.
I remember one time we didn't go through Home Depot or something. I was like tripping, I was like, damn, we smell like weed, So I walked into one of those like Asian variety stores, just sprayed myself down with like an Asian Axe body spray. He was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "Oh man, I'm good, yo. See you later," I was like, yo, bro, it hurt that man's soul to see me just fucking.
He was racist towards white kids for a while after that
product.
Dude.
Yeah.
Bro, I hate to be anywhere around. Like, we tormented everything in the high schools. I remember I just always going to the Starbucks. Can I get a glass of water for my bong?
Yeah, dude. Yo, dude. We'd be like, we'd go to Starbucks and be like, dude, can we just pass you the bong and you'd fill it up for us? And you'd be like, no.
No.
Dude, he'd be like,
yo, I remember.
Like, absolutely not.
I remember they cut us off.
I'll be back. Just taking
like, you gotta bring your own water bottle. Like, we're not giving you cups. And I was like, that must be illegal, like, somehow.
We were like, please, miss, this is for our bong. Like,
can we get some ice in that bitch?
Yeah, we'd be like, we have some ice water.
I remember in the winters, I would go to the fucking upstairs washroom, and like there's the smallest, shittiest Starbucks washroom, and just like roll joints. It probably smelled like a skunk when I left.
Yeah, dude. Well, do you remember when Darren got that magic flight box, dude? That bro, Darren was ahead of vaping. Like, bro, when we were in grade 9, Darren had that vape, and we just go to Starbucks and like upstairs and vape. It was insane, dude. I thought it was
Yo, how do you have a weed vape in like grade 9? Those things were
dude. It was a magic flight box. No, it was 250, dude. And Darren had the magic flight box, and so we would go upstairs and just fucking get stoned in the top of Starbucks in the middle of winter. Everybody's looking at us. We did not give a fuck, dude.
Well, vapes don't even like, if you don't turn the temperature up too high, like they really don't even smell that much.
Back then, dude, yeah, the Magic Flight Box was way ahead of its time, dude. We were vaping 10 years ago. It was great.
I just remember like the vape really didn't smell that much. Like I
it
swear,
did
like,
not
fucking,
at all.
Like,
and it got
we were gay before.
We were
cool.
hashtag vaping before it was cool.
Well, someone, whoever's editing, have fun with that. I just dropped my grinder and it made so much noise on Audacity.
Oh yeah, I blew my nose like 3-4 times.
I hate you both.
like making sure to get into the mic.
Can you guys not fuck with me, you fucking moo and yawns, please?
Jacob, let's just both make a series of hawking noises throughout this. Like,
I'm gonna kill the both of you.
Do it. Yeah, hell yeah. Great content.
So email the podcast for any comments regarding audio quality. That's email the podcast at gmail.com.
Also,
is it email the podcast or email the pod?
What other, like, Jacob, you said you named your lighter. What other cringy shit like comes to mind when you were a teenager, dude? Like, that's pretty cringe, dude. But
that's like the most cringe thing I can think of. I don't know. I made some fucking cringy Facebook posts where it's like being a pretend hipster.
Yeah, I think I posted a freestyle to Facebook once. I tried to find it.
That's awesome.
Remember neck
I
doms?
don't know. I have an old hidden YouTube channel that's just like never gonna see the light of day.
Come on, Jacob.
That has some shit on it.
Please.
Dude, yeah, that's funny. When like YouTube first started coming about, and like my YouTube journey was really weird because me and my boy were watching porn, and my mom walked in.
As one does with your boy.
We were in like grade like 5 or 6 or something. And like I was even like, dude, if you cup your penis and move with your hand, it feels like you're having sex, dude. So like that's before I really knew what jerking off was. So we'd be like in my room, typing in like boobs and sex on Google and shit, and I would just be there like jerking off. But like I didn't even really know what it was then, And then my mom walked in and was like, "What the fuck?" Like saw that like tits were on the screen. And so she like, and I told her that like YouTube had like crazy pop-ups and stuff.
Mom, it's a virus. It's a YouTube
And so
virus.
YouTube was banned in my house forever, right? So, but like all the kids at school were using YouTube, right? Everyone was YouTubing. Everyone was listening to 99 Problems by Jay-Z and like Linkin Park and shit. So I was like YouTubing in secret, but I posted a YouTube video where I was like, "What's up, guys? It's me, Spencer. There's a mouse in my room, and I'm going to shoot it with a Nerf gun." And I was like, I just like shot the Nerf gun in the corner. I was like, "All right, I got it. See you guys next time." And I was like, that was my first ever YouTube video. And I was
Sounds like a Vine.
Was there actually
no,
a
there
mouse
was no
there?
mouse there. I was like, dude, I'm making a YouTube video. Like, this is great. That was brutal.
There's a YouTube video I've tried to find for years, which is it's me and Josh, who we went to high school with, but this was back when I was in Catholic school. But do you remember Michael? I can't say his last name because it's the pod. But anyways, we covered his.
Don't worry.
Okay. We covered his bike in lighter fluid and just set it on fire.
That's awesome.
It's me in grade 6, like before my balls dropped. Me and Josh just being like, "Yeah, look at this fucking loser's fucking bike."
Dude, that's way cooler than pretending to shoot a mouse in your bedroom with a Nerf gun.
I've tried to find that video for years
Way
because I
cooler.
posted it, and so I don't know what YouTube account that was, but I've tried to find it for years.
There is a classic YouTube video that got like multiple thousands of views. That is now lost to time, called Pakistan versus India, and it was just a fight between two Riverdale kids.
Really?
Yeah, this would have been my like when I went there.
We went. You're like 2 years older than us, aren't you? You're 1 year?
Yeah, so and these people were 2 years
Oh,
above
gotcha.
me.
Yeah.
But it was just like a
Oh,
meme,
man.
a Riverdale meme. Pakistan versus
Dude.
India.
The craziest thing to
Pakistan!
me is someone recreated our high school in fucking Minecraft.
Yeah, crazy.
That's
Dude, why would you
Yeah.
do that? It's fucking Riverdale.
yeah. Why would you do that shit?
What cringy shit did you do, Trevor?
I don't even know, bro.
Spencer,
I had like
you
a
were with
fucking
him.
like my hair was like crazy all throughout high school.
Yeah,
I was, like,
Trevor.
fucking, like,
Awesome.
after,
Trevor was
bro.
still rocking like the Bieber bangs in like grade
Nah, it
12.
wasn't even
You had
Bieber
like
bangs,
a
like,
Timothy
it, like, it went to bangs and it like
fucking
flipped
haircut.
up, so it was literally like fucking like a perm or some shit, dude.
Trevor,
But
you
it
were
was, like,
also the
natural.
last guy I know rocking DC skate shoes, man. You were fucking.
Hell
Yeah,
yes,
my man had the sickest shoes back in the day.
I mean, I actually really like those DC skate shoes.
Dude, zebra
So that
t-shirt.
colorway was like sick.
Bro, zebra t-shirt, Levi's
Don't even talk shit
jeans.
about my zebra t-shirt, bro.
Bro, my
It
man
was
Trevor was rocking out with a zebra t-shirt.
It wasn't even like a
Fucking-
zebra t-shirt, like graphic art. Like the whole fucking t-shirt, like sleeves and everything, was like full print. Fucking
Zebra
zebras
stripe.
all over it. It was crazy. And it just smelled like
Trevor,
cigarettes,
my-
and I was like, Dad, why did
One
you
of my
give me
boy
this?
had the
I thought you
drip.
quit
Trevor, one of
smoking
my
years
favorite
ago.
early conversations with you was I was like, "Yo, that's a sick Kimbo Slice shirt, bro. You into UFC?" And you're just like, "Nah."
Yeah, dude.
Nah, who's that? Got on your shirt, man.
Nah, Trevor was dripping though, man.
Nah,
like
that
Trevor
Kimbo
was the
Slice
coolest
sick.
guy.
Goodwill,
bro,
It's
Trevor
sick
was
as
ahead of
shit
the
now.
curve, man. Because like all of us like cared about our appearance and shit. Like we'd like spend money on clothes. Trevor was out here banking that money for like his future. I wish I was rocking
just
DC
spend
skate
money on
shoes
weed.
and a zebra t-shirt and was like more well off in the state that I am. Instead, I bought like Supreme and cool guy clothes because I thought that was cool.
Oh, dude, I'm fucking so sad that I spent money on Supreme and Jordans, dude. Like I just gave those all to my brother because he wishes he was black.
Never
So
spent
it's
money
just
on either of those.
Yeah, I always thought Supreme was fucking retarded.
it is. It is. I
Like,
went to the
from
store
second
and
one.
I went to the store in New York. They treat you terribly.
hardly. Well, what's funny though, man, is like, dude, like Supreme's like just coming around to like Nova Scotia. You know, like they're so late to the
Yeah.
game that it's like Supreme is like still pretty cool here, and it's like, oh man, have fun with that one, guys.
Bro, you get the fucking Supreme crowbar.
Exactly, dude. Oh,
Dude,
man.
and they were so mean. I remember I got a jacket. It was like I was supposed to get XL. They sent me a medium, and I like they were like, "Oh yeah, we have a support thing you can email." I emailed. They literally never replied. It's been 5 years.
Bro. You know what? Like, I would rock fake Supreme. I'd be down with that. Like, fuck it.
Like Jacob Beep.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Like, our buddy knows the Dragon City Mall hookup with the AAA quality. That's what you ask. You ask her to AAA quality. And so you can get like fucking like Louis belts for like $20-$30. And like if you even want the cheaper ones, there's like ones that are like 15, but they'll literally just like degrade in your
Yeah.
hands.
But all that shit's ruined for me now because of the amount of fake like Louis coin purses we saw as kids. You know, like especially when my brother was going to fucking East. I guess I'll say who cares, East York, and it was just a bunch of terrible Greek people. Which like I don't care what you feel as far as equality. Like they honestly they're terrible people.
No, I guess my point is like I would never buy like real Louis Vuitton, but like fuck, I kind of like the way it looks sometimes. Like I would definitely buy a fake one.
Do you remember when I bought that Louis belt, Trevor? Bro, I brought Trevor to the Louis store, and Trevor's in his DC's and zebra shirt, and I slapped a Gucci belt on the table and spent $6 on a Louis belt. I was like, all right, fuck it, you know?
Total waste of money, but
such a waste of money. But man, the erection I got after putting that belt on. I don't think I've ever been that hard in my life.
Oh, the worst is talking
Lasted
to
a
people
whole
who work
like
at like
2
Colts.
hours.
Bro, I walked around Yorkville rock hard. Tucked my t-shirt in that bitch.
I find it so funny the way that, like, dude, please tell me you guys have seen like the off-white hats that just have like random holes drilled into them.
oh yeah, the off
dude.
fucked sometimes. Like
Virgil Abloh is like clinically retarded. But also a genius. I feel like it's like this guy who is like, let me go out of my way to make shit that I don't even like and just sell it to these.
Have you seen the new like
fucking dumb
Kanye
kids.
fucking like hoodie drop? Like they're literally like hoodies you'd find at H&M. Like I don't know.
Oh, the best was I think it was like a Drift or some sort like that. I saw they were selling like a Yeezy sweater that sold retail for like $300. They were selling it for like $50 just to get out the door because no one likes that shit in real life.
It's literally just like a nude hoodie you'd find at like H&M for $20. It's like what?
Kanye's shit is hilarious because it's like it's pushed by genuine mental illness. And, wow.
It really is. It's pushed by a man who refuses to take his meds.
Oh my god.
Fashion is so stupid, man. Dude,
Donda is terrible.
I love just wearing sweatpants and a band t-shirt. You know,
I still have my Riverdale music sweatshirt.
Oh man,
Oh, I'm jealous.
good for you.
I still have an I still have an MLG hoodie that I rock.
Major League Gaming, baby.
Yeah, bro. The t-shirt has far too many cum stains, but the sweater's still
Dude,
rocking.
the other day, man, I had like a crazy, like I was transported back in a time, dude. I was drinking Mountain Dew, playing World of Warcraft, and I think I was like eating Taco Bell. And I was like, or no, was it Taco Bell or McDonald's? And I was like, dude, am I in fucking 2009 right now? This is crazy. It was a great moment.
Remember just Xbox Live with like fucking Darren and shit? Just stuff like that, bro, was fucking wild.
Oh my god, dude.
Like, I remember I played, not so much with you, but with Darren and one of the other stoner kids on like Xbox.
Austin?
And it was literally like, Austin.
Dude, I remember we all used to. Do you remember Crackle? We all used to.
I just said his last name.
I
God damn
beep.
it.
I beeped for the last one. I'll beep for
Okay.
this one. Dude, we used to go into Xbox Live parties, all smoke weed in like, I would be like smoke weed in my basement before my mom caught me. And then like, dude, we'd all like cube the Boondocks at the same time. But like no one would get it right. So people would be like,
On Crackle.
so like someone would be laughing. And I'd be like, oh shit, a funny joke's coming up. You know, like, yeah, Crackle was the best. You know?
Oh yeah, I remember being able to.
Oh, was that an early streaming
Crackle.
thing?
So Crackle was like,
remember
free
Crackle.
Xbox.
it was really early streaming, and but like there was ads, you know, and it was.
Oh yeah, I do.
So
remember
then
Crackle.
they
It's
had the
literally like
Boondocks
there
on
was
it.
Netflix and there was Crackle. Like that, it was that old, you know.
I remember getting Netflix years ago for the simple purpose I wanted to watch 50 Cent's Get Rich or Die Trying. I
I don't care what
literally.
anyone says. That's a good
Oh,
movie.
better than 8 Mile.
Better than Notorious B.I.G.'s one too.
Violence only begets more violence. It does not beget more money.
Did anyone see? I forget what it's called, but fucking Tupac's thing is terrible.
I didn't.
Tupac's
I didn't even watch.
All Eyes on Me.
I didn't watch any of them. I didn't even like the NWA one. Didn't appeal to me either.
That was
Rap
alright.
Everyone
biopics.
was like-
I don't know.
Yeah, everyone was like, "Yo, that movie was fucking legendary," and it's like, dude, I'd seen like YouTube NWA fucking docs that did a better job, you know. But the best like hip hop history thing that I know is that the guy who played Franklin in Grand Theft Auto 5, like
We watched that
Ice
together.
Cube.
Yeah. He was like, "Yeah, I punched
Yeah.
him. Chain ended up in my hand." I don't know how.
Somehow we was tussling and somehow his watch just flew on my wrist.
But
it's so sick. Dude, the way he's like, and then I don't know what was happening. He was on the ground saying, no, stop. And then his chain just flew up in the air and landed in my pocket. Dude, it's so crazy.
But I'm
it's the most thug shit ever.
I'm not critical of like rap biopics. Like I'm critical of biopics in general, right? Like I don't really want to watch like a Kurt Cobain biopic. I don't really want, like I'm okay.
Kurt Cobain biopic would be boring as hell.
I don't need to
if
see.
You don't have the retard. If you don't have retard fucker. In
yeah,
there, it's
retard fucker's a great scene, and it's like it was like through his journal, right? I forget what that documentary's called, but it's so good, dude.
It makes it so hard to take his what happens after in that documentary like seriously, because after that he was like, and the whole school
montage of heck,
retard fucker.
montage of heck.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that night I went on the train tracks and I lay down by the train tracks and I waited for the train to come. And I just imagine Kurt Cobain sitting there being like, "Motherfuckers call me fucking retard fucker."
Dude,
they're gonna see now.
I would kill myself.
And then the train.
I said,
I don't fuck retards. You guys are retards.
Oh man,
just the train goes on the wrong side of the tracks and he's just like, like just screaming in agony.
I mean, who hasn't
it's
been
so hard
there,
to take
dude?
that
I sent a dick pic to in like grade 9, and people found out and were like ripping on me for it, and I was like, I'm just gonna kill myself.
Yeah,
we've all been there.
That'll show them.
Yeah. Oh, dude, fucking you and me have talked about this at length, Spencer, but the fucking throbbers they used to be able to get and achieve in fucking high school compared to now, dude, after years of smoking.
Well, what it is, like, my dick is significantly smaller than high school. It's because the fatter you get, the smaller your dick looks. So when
like the fatter you get, the less blood circulation you have, so it's like less hard.
Dude, when I was like,
oh, shut up, horse dick.
yeah, fuck you, Trevor. You don't get a say.
I didn't hear about your fucking forearm cock.
Smoking also reduces your circulation, which makes it harder to get a harder cock.
Whatever. You just
damn.
So Mac and I are essentially just. Yeah, what I'm hearing from this is we should kill ourselves.
I mean, it is. All I'm saying is
want,
there's
some
scientific evidence that smoking and being overweight both affects the size.
Okay, why are you
of your cock.
criticizing Mac and I so hard right now?
I'm not.
Yeah, I can help you get hard, Spencer.
Like,
next time you're in the 6, I'll just like suck you.
Yo, I fucking hope so, dude.
Oh my god!
But yeah, man,
dude, how great would it be if Trevor, if your I don't know if we've said your brother's name, so I'll just say if your brother picked up smoking.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
I'm yeah, okay, fine, I'll shut up. Sorry, Trevor. Jeez.
No, I think it would be funny if his brother died.
Yeah. Who's that one guy you guys were saying?
Yeah, we were
where he talked. Who talks shit to your brother about your brother?
Jacob,
to
it was your friend, dude. We were at Seamus's,
dude,
and we got some of the best blow you'll ever get your fucking hands off on, or your hands on, Trevor. Like that blow is incredible. So, anyways, we were fucking ripping, right?
Yeah, no, let me say, he literally he was like, "Aren't you Eric's brother?" And I was like, "Yeah." Or like fucking, well, I guess you'll beep that. But,
dude, and he goes, like, that guy's a fag.
Aren't you so-and-so's brother? And he's like, yeah, he was a faggot.
Yeah,
I was like, fuck you, dude. Like, what the fuck? Like,
that guy rocks, dude.
Dude, that was so funny, dude. Yeah, whatever happened to that guy, Jacob?
He's off somewhere. Well, he had a coke and mushroom induced psychotic break.
Oh,
fled to London.
London, Ontario, or
he's
England?
doing better.
Okay,
Ontario.
Okay.
He's back in Toronto and like significantly better.
Does he still think Trevor's brother's a faggot? All right.
Unless the mushroom shit woke him up, I'd assume it's probably.
So what I'm gathering from this is first guest on the pod. That guy,
Trevor. It's gonna be Trevor. I'm gonna get that guy and fucking hardcore Mike to just meet you outside one day. Hardcore Mike and the boys.
Do you know a gay porn star?
It's Hardcore Mike and the boys from the other guys, isn't it?
No, Dirty Mike and the boys.
I am fucking retarded
Dirty
today.
Mike and the boys next to the fuck shit.
Yeah, you got gay porn on the mind.
But that was so funny. Yeah, that guy's such a faggot. I was like, dude, he's just talking to you about your brother, man. Like, oh my god.
Should have fought him right there. In my
Dude, we were.
apartment.
Oh my god, dude.
That happened to me with Jackson. Where he was like, "Yeah, that
Okay,
guy."
can
who
we
wears
stop
those
naming
Abercrombie
names? I gotta
sweatpants."
fucking
I
beep
just-
like all.
No, you can say Jackson. I didn't say his
I
last
guess
name.
you're right. Yeah.
Anyways, I'm sorry, but no, he was like, "Yeah, that fucking faggot in the Abercrombie sweatpants. I want to beat him up."
I mean, to be
was
fair,
like-
your brother was wearing Abercrombie sweatpants. He wasn't
like
even
high-top
wearing
Adidas
Supreme,
shoes.
dude.
Dude, I
Did it
remember.
say juicy on the back?
Dude, he would fucking make me. We'd go to like Eaton Center, and he'd be like, "Are you okay if we go into the Abercrombie and Fitch store and then maybe American Eagle?" Like it was. I just wanted to go to Boathouse, dude.
Oh man,
I paid like
Boathouse was
$90
the
for like a
shit.
diamond supply hoodie back in the
dude,
day.
Trevor, do you remember? I remember when Trevor was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna start buying cool clothes." Trevor goes, "We're in Boathouse." Trevor gets a Diamond Supply sweater, and that was the same day we stole that package. Trevor, do you remember that?
Oh, the infamous. Please tell. I don't
Oh, God,
care.
did
But
you
like, yo,
porch
back in
pirate
the
like a
day,
fucking
that
degenerate?
diamond shit wasn't the worst. Like,
Yeah,
back in
Diamond
the
was
day,
cool back in the
No.
day. So, all right,
faded
yeah,
hard.
dude,
fast.
Trevor-
Oh,
Can you please tell Jacob the package
So
story?
Trevor, so we're on a field trip to the courthouse in grade 10, grade 9. I don't know, whatever.
The irony is amazing.
So, dude, we are we're like Trevor and I are like, this is fucking gay, and we take off, dude. We're like, we're out of here. We're downtown. Trevor goes to Boathouse, buys a Diamond Supply crew neck. Just a big diamond on it. And so we like take the streetcar back to our neighborhood. We're walking around. We're going to someone's house. Dude, Trevor and I are walking.
Henry's.
Yeah, we see, dude, we're on Jones Avenue. Dude, we see a package and we pick it up, right? And dude, we've taken to an alleyway and it's literally says on the tag, Trevor's like, "Oh fuck, it's sewing supplies."
No, I was like, I thought it was a fucking like either a coffee machine or like it literally looked like a fucking like machine or like an
Yeah,
appliance
or Trevor goes, "Oh, it's a sewing machine," or something like that. So, but we keep digging. We open it up, and dude, it's a flashlight.
Dude,
And
nah. It's not even just a
Ooh,
flashlight. It's
jackpot.
like a whole like solo sex package. So there was. I don't know if any of the viewers out here have ever used a flashlight or not, but there was
Dude,
the
I
hard
lost my
casing to the
virginity to it.
fleshlight. There was 2 different sleeves inside, so basically 2 different pussies. One was a fucking pussy, and then the other one was, oh no, there's 3 of them. One was a pussy, one was a vibrating butt one, and then one was a child's mouth.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude.
And
All right, that just took a fucking.
Dude,
And then,
yeah.
no, it was literally
know.
called Tiny Mouth.
Yeah.
And then and that's not even the best part. Like, I
Oh,
don't.
that sounds like a Japanese.
That's not even the best part, bro. It had like this whole like fucking digital thing, like a disc that you could put in your computer, like before
Yeah,
VR was a thing. And it also came with a flaccid dildo with fake balls. It wasn't even a hard dildo. It was a
Dude.
flaccid one.
It was so gross.
Dude,
and so
I
plain.
fucked it.
The dildo?
I fucked that pocket pussy.
That dildo.
And dude, I fucked that pocket pussy before I actually like fucked a girl.
I think our boy did that.
Dude,
too.
I
And he
lost
was just,
my
I remember he
virginity.
was just like, I put it through the dishwasher. It's fine. And I'm like, bruh.
So dude, and then
me and the boys going train on a.
so we ended up giving it away to one of our buddies. But I had 2 sleeves. We gave it to Henry. So I had 2 sleeves in my basement, right? I had like anus and pussy. No, we gave child mouth to our buddy. We were like, you can have it, but you can only have child mouth.
I don't even
You
want
guys
to know
are-
the guy who ordered
Dude.
this shit. It was a good like $400 worth of shit.
Yeah. So every Thursday was late start, right? School started at 11:45. So every Thursday morning, we'd all drink in my basement, like hotbox my basement and shit, you know? We'd always get mad fucked up in my basement before school. And so, dude, my basement was carpeted, right? We're like, dude, I swear we were like listening to like Bring Me the Horizon, smoking like a blunt or something and like drinking Kraken. You know, just before Thursday school. And then, dude, Trevor puts the fucking pocket pussy sleeves on his feet and
slippers.
starts, dude, he starts skating around the carpeted basement. Dude, his fucking foot goes through the sleeves, dude. He fucking.
I almost just did a spit take.
Dude, he rips his feet right through those. Because Trevor's like rocking like size 12 feet, right? And these are like fucking
wide feet.
yeah. Trevor has wide feet.
Trevor's got to be the first one of us on Wiki Feet.
So
Trevor's Mandingo feet fucking destroyed those fucking.
Trevor's feet went right through the fucking the sleeves, man. It was hilarious,
I
dude.
just remember I was skating around in them, and I'm like, oh shit, I've broken them. Like, I didn't know these things are that stretchy. Like,
dude,
you can fit a
Trevor-
whole fucking foot in a pussy. Like,
Trevor was skating, bro. My man was moving. Tanya Harding over
Rule
there.
34 of that. Dude, also, you guys gotta mention the fucking hijinks you assholes got into with that dildo. Like, you just roll it under my bed and not tell me about it and shit.
that shit
And
was
I'd be
hairy.
looking for... Dude, I'd be looking for something, and I'd just see this lint-covered fucking pink thing.
Dude, I was like going around like slapping grade 9 kids in the face with it and shit. I was like, "Wha-cha!" You know, just hitting kids with a dildo.
Well, do you remember what happened with the double-sided dildo we got our female friend as a joke for Secret
Yeah,
Santa?
didn't your mom find
And then
it?
Dude, okay, so I had a friend living in the basement at the time, and we were just like, he had just moved out, and so we were just like, for the fuck of it, when everyone left, I was like, I'm just going to put this in the basement, because my stepdad had recently, like, crashed in the basement, so I was like, oh, this will be funny when my mom finds it. My aunt, who's staying for the weekend, like I don't know, like a month later, fucking finds it, and they like for like months I didn't tell my mom, and one day, like maybe a year later, I brought it up, and she was like, I just thought Kobe was gay.
That's so funny.
Dude, I love that though. That fucking giant double ass dildo. Yeah,
You ever suck it with your boys?
always.
Haha.
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 That thing was
it
massive,
made me
though. Like,
insecure.
I remember
I was
feeling
about to say,
that.
it made
and I
me
was
insecure.
That shit was solid. Like, that was like the biggest double-sided like fucking thing I've ever seen in my life.
Because our boy went into.
It was like a weapon.
It literally
was a
was.
weapon.
Condom
dude.
shack.
It was a fucking weapon.
It was like it was very solid. Like, like
Oh, there's a great video of Spencer
Conceal
spinning
carry
it
my
around like a
double-sided
baton.
dildo.
dude, I just remember like, dude, so our buddy gives it to our friend. He's a girl. And Trevor looks at it and he goes, "You're going to tell me you're not going to use this?"
I mean, if
Dude,
I
it
was a
was
girl, I
fucking
would
massive.
like
Oh my God. I was getting horny just looking at it.
that. I was like,
Dude.
fuck,
Oh, look
dude.
at the shaft, man.
Our boy went into Condom Shack and was literally like, "What's the cheapest, biggest dildo you have?"
I think he asked, "What's the blackest dildo you have?"
Oh yeah, sorry. What's the blackest dildo you have? Good kid.
Oh, fun times, man. God damn.
I never actually saw the pocket pussy. I only ever saw the little flaccid dildo thing, and it was weird because you know how like dildos usually have that little like fucking, you know, you ever watch solo porn where they like slap that shit
I
with a suction
don't like
cup?
solo porn.
Okay, well, sorry, you uncultured
Yeah.
swine.
Spencer needs a cock.
I need I'm like a deviant, bro.
like
I'm
amateur.
Do you like the small dicks or the big dicks in porn? Well, if you
You're
like
not
the big
that
dicks,
straight.
you're not that straight.
I'm like in closing on like needing murder porn scene, dude. Like because again, like I literally said earlier, I was jerking off I've been jerking off for a lot of years, dude.
Yeah, you showed us those were some big fake tattooed titties.
Yeah, dude. But
Send me the link, son.
yeah, well,
No,
no,
you don't go
I
private
actually
mode, you
texted
fucking deviant.
I texted Trevor a link the other day. I was like, dude, check this porn out, man. But dude, fuck, man, like, yeah, man, it's tough, right? Like
You know what's funny?
I've been going on so long of jerking off that like
Yeah.
it's so
if you
damaging.
Scroll to the very, you know how we have a group chat we started, you, me, and Trev from like literally 10 years
It's like a
ago?
10-year-old
If you go
group
to the
chat.
very-
Yeah.
If you go to the very first conversation, it's literally us just exchanging porn.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's just us just
Ah,
exchanging
yes,
porn links.
the grand exchange.
Like 9th grade.
It's which again, right? You don't talk about like how damaging it is to the youth because like porn is like it's been around, but like man,
Yeah.
our like parents, you know, like they had to go find like a magazine in the woods.
Yo,
I know.
You know?
How rough do you get now, though, with your porn?
y'all
Because
Yeah.
I'm a
all
guy.
your
I
high
like
school
rough.
Bro, I'm verging on
Man,
murder
thank
porn
God
here.
for the Zionist plot to destroy the West.
Literally. Exactly. I'm.
We release a porn. Japanese porn is not bad.
it's not great.
Isn't it blurred out
It's not
though?
great.
Like
It's
because
a lot
of
of
like,
it's
the
blurred out
censorship.
if you're like
Yeah.
it's actually
Trevor-
Japanese porn.
One of my favorite things you said, Trevor, was one day you were like, "Yeah, so you just go on Pornhub and you just type in euro.
Yeah.
Can't go wrong."
No. Trevor got me on
true.
reverse gangbang, dude. That's the best
that's,
one.
That's a really good one. Like, if you ever get 40, God, not enough women. Reverse gangbang, it's like 40 women in one dude. And you're just like, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It's like, the dude just fucks the woman, like, one woman every 30 seconds. And you're like, I'm tired of that one. Let's
my
see the
God.
next.
Dude,
Ah, let's see
Trevor
the
got me on
next.
reverse gangbang a couple of years ago, and I was like, God damn, dude. Trevor knows his porn. Trevor's like very like quiet and won't often talk about his huge cock or like won't often talk about his sexual deviancies, but like my man is a sexual deviant. Like Trevor knows the good porn.
I mean,
He's got the links. He's got the links.
God damn, she weren't lying. That ass can fart.
Like I like you guys ever heard of that thing where it's like, oh, like sex pops into the brain every 7 seconds? Like I kind of believe that. Like I could say like a seventh of my day is probably thinking about sex. Like probably not every 7 seconds, but like if you're thinking about sex for like 30 minutes, you're good for another like 2.5 hours. And then in that 2.5 hours, I'm probably gonna see like some tits and be like, oh my God.
Oh, I haven't jacked off in 2 days. I can just feel it in my.
You haven't jacked off in 2 days?
Yeah, yeah.
Why?
I don't think I've
Fuck,
like.
man, you better do it soon. We're about to hit
Yeah.
November.
Oh shit! No, Nut November.
No, I don't play that
Are
shit.
we participating this year?
Nah. I might grow a stash.
Dude,
It's
weird.
We're gonna have the most aggressive podcast of all time.
We'll come on like a
throughout
couple days
November.
into November. What's up? I fucking hate you. I'm ending the show. I don't want to do this anymore, dude.
Yeah.
It's no, not
I've
November,
gone into
no
the
fear.
far
I don't
right.
know having sex.
I think November's no
I
jerking
don't think
off,
it's possible
right?
to go. Yeah, it's no nut
I-
November.
I
You
can't-
Oh wait,
I
so you
wouldn't
can't fuck
nut.
either.
Yeah.
No, you can fuck. You just gotta edge.
Yeah, you just can't. As long as you don't nut, it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay, like,
I think
could
I
not
would
jerk
die.
off
It's like
for
what
a
Mormons
month,
do with-
but, like,
with
not having
soaking.
sex for a month. Like that's just hurting two people.
Do you
not
know about
even one
soaking?
person.
Yeah, you guys gotta tell your significant. You guys live with your chicks. That's gonna be fucking impossible.
Yeah, but even then, I don't think I've
wouldn't
gone
even
more than
want
like
to.
2 days without jerking off.
Yeah, sometimes
I,
like you're in the mood and they're not. You know.
well, we have a friend who went the better part of a year.
Yeah, that's insane, dude.
That just sounds like depression.
Dude, the worst part was I asked him, I was like, buddy, like, what was it when you finally, like, caved? He was like, it was half a year of post-nut clarity just built up. He was like, the orgasm was nothing. And then the post-nut clarity was just fucking doom.
Dude, post-nut clarity is crazy.
felt it.
What do you mean? He was just like, oh, like, why did I like wait a year?
Why would I do that?
Yeah.
Or like,
He hadn't experienced, like, post-nut depression
oh,
for, like,
he was like, oh,
half a
that's what
year.
it, like I was building
it's
this
like
up for so
postpartum
long.
depression,
Yeah.
but for his nut.
post-nut
Yo,
depression.
you know how fucking how Mormons have premarital sex?
Soaking.
They call it
Soaking.
soaking. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. There's a university in like Missouri or something where Utah, where you pledge to not have sex. Like, and if you're found out for having sex within the university, you get booted out. But the loophole around it is that you can insert your penis into a vagina, you just can't move. So what people will do is they'll the partners will insert, and then like a third party will jump on the bed in order to like get you two to move around.
Oh, really?
That's awesome.
I thought it would be
Dude,
more.
that
like,
is a bro.
I thought it would be more like the Kegels or some shit.
No. Someone has to move you. You can't move yourself. Someone has to move you.
Oh, dude, that poor.
Yeah, God will know.
Yeah, it's like all those like fucking like highly religious girls. It's just like I only do anal. It's like what?
Well, that was the thing in
pretty sure God doesn't like
in
that
Islamic
either.
culture. Like Islamic kids were doing anal.
It's just like
Fun
God
fact.
Don't start
put
Trevor
in
on
the
anal.
puss, but-
It's not as great as people say it is.
It's the worst.
Yeah.
Look-
God knows what's up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
God knows all.
Hey, I'm going for a quick soak. Anyone want
Yeah.
I'll be over in 20.
Come on in. The water's
The worst would
perfect.
be if that's like Dude, the worst scenario would be like if that's her like friend-zoned guy friend who just has to like jump on the bed.
I mean, like,
my
surely
God.
it's like somewhat like. Would you consider that a threesome?
I mean,
if you get to go afterwards,
Like, if you, if
that would be
like,
technically a cuckold, right? Like,
yeah, it is.
I
it'd
don't
be
know.
like somebody like a
100%.
cuckold is.
I think it's more voyeurism.
But is that
'Cause
not cucking?
The third party's not part of the relationship. It would be
Oh,
cucking
yeah.
if
Good
you
point.
if you were like boyfriend and girlfriend
Yeah.
and you brought someone in to fuck your girl.
Oh,
Hey, do you
okay,
want to
yeah,
fuck
yeah.
Margaret on the bed? I'll jump. Like, yeah.
And then the reverse of that is cuck queening.
Dude, man, maybe that's like a way to make money. Is we like advertise ourselves as like, all right,
Would you
we'll
guys-
jump on the bed for you for like money.
I know
will
Spencer-
watch
I know
you and your
Spencer's
girlfriend
answer.
have sex. Just like,
Yeah,
I know-
gonna make a
well,
make a Craigslist ad advertising us
So-
as bulls for
Yeah.
hire.
I know. I was about to say, do you know? I know Spencer's answer, but would you guys be a bull? A bull is the person who fucks the chick while the boyfriend watches, and I know Spencer would say yes.
Yeah,
but
100%.
The other two.
I mean, maybe it depends on the chick.
You
I
already
guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have to.
I'm
look
no.
I mean, Spencer already cucked our friend.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. I'm no stranger to doing shit like that at all. Anyways, so like I hypothetically could, but
I mean, I feel it could be hard to get in the
Yeah,
mood.
Spencer's the type of guy who whips his dick out when it's just
yeah,
us.
dude.
yeah.
That night was so fucking funny too, because I was literally just like, I was literally like, I looked to you and the chick, and I was like, you guys can take downstairs, it's all good. But then Elliot's like, where am I crashing? I was like, you could. Oh, sorry, I said his name. Anyways, I was like, you can crash upstairs with me, man. He was like, I don't know, dude. You know, I'll probably stay down there with the chick. And I'm just thinking, I'm like, dude, you haven't noticed that this chick's clearly gonna go fuck Spence right now. But yeah, he ended up getting cucked and turned around at one point and was like, "What you
He's
saying?"
like, yo,
again, Spence?"
saying I can't join in. I was like, nah.
No, I was saying mans can't get a suck.
No, that was Trevor. That was a different time. That was a
Oh,
different time.
no, never mind.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, but another time, a couple people go unnamed are getting a blowjob, right? Yeah, and Elliot didn't pay. You know, he didn't pay this broad for her services, but other people did. And so Elliot comes into the room as mans are getting a blowjob, and he's just got a limp dick. He's soft. He's so soft, and he's just jerking off. And he goes up and he joins the circle because, like, you know, the unnamed people are standing side by side. So Elliot comes in on the other side. He's just jerking off his penis. He just goes, "Mans can't get a few sucks." Oh man, she's like,
Oh, my
no,
God,
dude.
I want to put that shit on a t-shirt.
It was so funny. He's just, bro, he's so soft. Mans can't get a few sucks. Oh man.
You gotta respect his confidence,
Oh,
bro.
dude.
Please, madame.
Yeah.
I need it.
Well, and he's also never seen like Australian Rick and Morty, so he's like, "Come on, Morty, just a few sucks."
You wouldn't comprehend it. You wouldn't make the connection.
No, dude. Oh man, great.
I still have a video of that guy being like, Spencer, just bleep this part out. I'm sorry, but it's just the one where he's like, Seamus, it's your fault.
No, Devin.
Oh, sorry.
The one where he's passed out on a couch and we're all just fucking with him and you put your balls in his face.
That was a great one.
I think I have a picture of that on my phone.
I remember, dude. You guys remember that link?
We're bouncing cans on his head.
Dude,
and shit.
there's a video still on Facebook. I got a thing where it's like, it was like 12 years ago today, and it was just like Jack teabagging Mac, and it was just me as a young boy asleep in my bed, and fucking Noah's friend Jack just comes in with like a flashlight on him and just fucking teabags me, dude. It's like it's still on Facebook, and I'm like, yo, this is low key child porn, bro.
That's awesome, dude. Yeah, there's like
Yeah,
a slew
yeah.
of child predators out there who just found that video and are like,
It has 24,000.
yeah, it's been circulating on 4chan for a couple of years now, dude.
That was the moment I went viral.
Exactly.
No, dude, it's still on there, and I remember messaging Noah because it was literally like, you know, you get those memories when you open Facebook, like 4 years ago today, it was like you got fucking teabagged and your brother posted it on Facebook.
That's awesome, dude. That's awesome.
Yeah, we had.
It's like your grandma scrolling through your brother's wall. Look at these nice pictures. Oh! That peaked hard.
Speaking.
Yeah,
Peaking?
it's fine.
All right, should we do our outro?
outro clap. Oh wait,
Yeah, we'll
outro.
give an
Yeah,
outro.
go ahead. I don't know. That's on you.
Thanks everybody for listening to the Righteous Christian Prayer Hour. We have been your hosts. As always, I'm Jacob.
I'm Mac.
I'm Spencer.
And I'm Trevor.
I am Trevor. Oh yeah, I forgot. So
Fuck you, unsubscribe.
one more thing. Since most of our viewers have left, I think it's fine. The next clue for Trevor's address.
It's not funny.
Trevor, this is gonna be cut out. Don't worry. The episode's
It's 100% not.
Just like
All right. Thanks for listening.
Thank you for listening to the Righteous Christian Prayer Hour. If you need to contact us for any reason, it's emailthepod@gmail.com.
don't forget our address
Hail
is
Satan.
24.
All right. Let's do an outro call. Let's do.
Okay.
All right. Jacob, count us down.
All right.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.